Show starting soon. Show starting soon. Y'all don't forget, get those Duvals in the chat. One minute.
MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh!
Sir, let's get it.
Yeah. You know it? Free birds! Yeah.
Going all the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
all the way, all the way.
Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro.
You know it.
Ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it come to the cash flow.
You know it.
Talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome.
You know
When
it.
you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the X's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh, ooh. You know it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Free birds.
Welcome to the Men Until Podcast. I am your host, Agent J, and as always, rocking with my main man, J to the I to the M-B-O.
Oh, and
You are now in the mix with the men and teal.
yes, sir. Jay, how you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Can't complain, bro. Walker Little is a shit tackle. Other than that, bro, can't complain, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. It's a big basis of the show, unfortunately. But yo, shout out for us being here.
Shout out to
Shout
y'all.
out-
For
Shout out
them
to
being here.
everybody. Yes, shout out to everybody
Man, shout out
tuning in
to
tonight.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Tealers, man.
Yeah, I like that too. By
Now
the
in the
way,
mix with the men and teal.
I didn't get a chance to compliment you on that, but I did like that. Shout out to
Appreciate it, bro. I
hashtag
like that, bro.
Tealers.
Shout out to the Tealers, man. Everybody in the
Yeah.
chat, y'all the Tealers, man. If y'all didn't
Yeah,
know,
bro.
now you know.
Even Lewis, our
Yeah,
resident.
you a Tealer
Yeah,
too, man.
you a Tealer too, bro.
Shout out to the Tealers.
Robert in the chat, Devin in the chat as always. What up?
Mhm.
What up, MIT fam? Hope going to the bye 5-2. Yes, and we're gonna talk about it. Who else we got, man? We got Joshua in the chat with the Duval. Lewis said he was the first one to hit the like button. I appreciate you, dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Michael in the chat.
Yes.
Yes, bro. Glad to see you made it. Yes, sir. Oh, Flareon with the Duval. And Daryl, hey, bro, shout out to you. Big salute right back. You hear me? So, hey, man, the Jaguars fall flat against the Seattle Seahawks, 20-12. I'm going to start off and say it's a very disappointing game, obviously because we lost, but we're still 4-2, Jay.
Yeah. I mean, it was disappointing before we lost. If we want to keep it a buck. It was disappointing in pregame where they said Cam Little was missing kicks. It was disappointing after the fucking coin toss, and we said, yeah, man, we're gonna receive the ball, and then we proceed to go out there and throw screen passes and bullshit, and didn't even try to run the ball on the first drive, and we 3 and out it. Mm-hmm. So it was like you kind of already knew what kind of day it was gonna be. I felt it in my bones, like, oh, especially after that first 3, I said, oh, they didn't even run the ball. I said they gave up already. You didn't even try. So
Yeah, I say fall flat because as you just described it, it just seems like they were just flat all day long. They couldn't get anything going. But
there should be and it should be no excuse. And it should be no excuse because the Kansas City Chiefs went out there a few hours later and went out there and put the what's happening on somebody on another good football team.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're gonna get into it. Bro, if you got it ready, we might as well just jump straight into sounds.
Bro, I don't even want to watch sounds of the game. Like I know we have
We got to, bro.
We don't have to, but because this is the Men of Teal podcast, not the Jacksonville Jaguars podcast, so we don't have to, but we are gonna play sounds of the games for y'all. Damn, I don't feel like these motherfuckers, bro. And it was a good, bro. The fucking weather was great. It was everything that we needed it to be, except for being fucking physical.
Cheyenne says, I'm about to turn 40 in November, throwing a party the night before Thanksgiving. As my birthday is Thanksgiving, made a huge 2-day long playlist. Y'all theme is in there. Much love. For sure. Shout out Cheyenne, bro. No! Daryl says, F them sounds.
Set this tone, man. Set the tone, AJ. Set the tone.
That loud as snort basically is the sound of the
We've
game.
had 2 already today, so that Jaguar defense has been outstanding.
Guys, one of the things coming into the game was how would the Jaguars find a way to disrupt.
Luis tells
Sam Darnold's
Cheyenne,
run.
happy
coming
birthday.
Into the game, Darnold was 3rd in passer rating at 114.9. The Jaguars are mixing up the pressure. He's not comfortable, and we've seen inaccurate throws as a result.
We good money. We are good money.
It's crazy.
We good money. Hey.
Dog, the rewatch of this game was nuts. To see it from the TV perspective, like TV was having audio issues, all kinds of shit, bro. It was. But it was such a weird game.
To score points. If you're winning on 3rd down as a team today, you're controlling the game. This is an area they know they need to be better.
It's 3rd down and 11. Jackson.
It's crazy because it looked like the Jags were playing good.
This should be a free play for
we
Trevor
lost.
Scrambling. He's got a free play if he wants it. Throws it out to the left
it's
side.
crazy.
That's his tight end. That'll be a 1st down. 3rd and 16. Jags from their own 46, dropping his Trevor.
Heard that 3rd and 16, bro.
Brian Thomas Jr. made the catch on the far sideline, and that'll be a 1st down. Play fake. Trevor drops. Looking. Throws it out to the right side. That's Travis Hunter. He made a man miss. Inside
I can't believe people are saying Trevor's the reason why we lost this game either.
What did I say when I got in the car?
Play fake.
I said, bro, they're going to figure out a way to put this on Trevor.
Right.
They're going to find every single possible way to put this on Trevor.
A 21-yard touchdown pass, and Jacksonville strikes first.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Trevor played well in spite of what was going on around him. And on top of it, didn't turn the ball over.
And a great read by the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, and you got to give the coaching staff some credit here. They get Brian Thomas behind the defense, and there's not a defender.
Robert says that stadium looked empty, but it really wasn't, though, bro.
Had a cup of coffee, read the newspaper.
Like, look at all that shit in the back right there. Shit really wasn't empty, dog. Look at all them people, bro. Michael comes behind him. The stadium was rocking this weekend. Yeah, bro. It wasn't, listen, there wasn't that many Seahawks fans in there.
Left to right come the Seahawks continue this possession.
Like if there was more Seahawks fans,
fires it deep downfield, and that is
it would have looked
wide open inside the 30-yard
almost
line.
as swole as like Monday
Route.
night.
He got it inside the 25.
There's a lot of people in there. fuller than most games I've been
They
to.
run it with Charbonnet again,
Yeah,
and the
Coach
Jags
Ken,
hit
this
him.
is sounds of the
That time
game.
they did get him in the backfield, back at the 6-yard line.
Shout out Buster, dog.
24-yarder from the right
Buster
hash.
played good.
Dixon will hold it.
He
The
did.
punter puts it down. Myers kicks it up, and the chip shot field goal is good, and Seattle is on the board.
Yeah, bro. On the rewatch, I saw that the first quarter was probably the best
So Greg Newsom
total
plays
team
for the first
quarter.
time for Jacksonville. Sam
And then
Darnold
it was
under
like the
center.
second quarter, the shit
Walker
started.
back in as a running back. Play fake.
Look at
Drops
how
Shit
many
it.
started to go left, bro.
Fires it deep downfield. They're going to try Newsom right
Yeah,
under the
Robert,
gate.
see, would
That
you-
ball is gonna be caught by Jackson.
I don't know.
Jigba
You know,
for
bro, you
the
been to the
touchdown.
stadium. Like, that bitch holds 70,000 people, bro.
Yeah.
3rd and 4, Jags.
But it was mostly Jaguar fans. It had Seahawks had their fans in there.
This is from their own
Yeah, but it
20
didn't
yard
like
line.
our section.
They
Our
blend in.
section was light because there wasn't that many Seahawks fans there.
But they blend in.
Bro, I'm mad about that play. I'm mad about this play, dog. Because how come there is no sideline view? Why is there no sideline replay? I don't understand that. I don't think he stepped out. I don't,
Puts
bro.
it down. Little kicks it up, and the 50-yard field goal is no good.
So yeah, bro. Around this time, our
And it will
kicker,
be a field goal opportunity for Jason Myers. The 53-yard.
it became apparent our kicker forgot how to kick.
Myers kick.
Like,
The 53-yard field goal.
and Myers kicked a
is
longer
good.
one.
13 unanswered for Seattle. The Seahawks lead at 13-6.
Yeah, the man, what's the name? He showed him how to kick. He's like, hey, man, this is how you do it here.
Yeah.
The Jags started
Michael
out
Barber
well.
says
They
people
led
don't understand how
6-0,
crazy
missed
it
an
is
extra
to be
point.
pressured
Seattle didn't do a lot
50+%
offensively, only
on
5
40
first
dropback.
downs. They
Bro,
were
it came out to
5 on third down, but they had the
78.6%.
one big play to Smith and Jigba, and then they really controlled the Jaguar offense the rest of the half.
33 pressures on
Under
42
center this time,
dropbacks.
McDonald, receivers to either
That's
side.
crazy.
Got
That is
offset eye
an
look here.
insane number.
Play fake, dropping, fires middle of the field. That ball's going to be caught inside of 30. The 25
And
yard line.
people are talking about, you know, Trevor had the most time to throw. He was running for his life. Time to throw is measured
From snap
by the
to
time
throw.
he gets the ball to either the ball comes out of his hand or he gets sacked.
They're 0 out of 5 on third
You know what I'm
down.
saying? He was scrambling a lot, bro.
Shotgun, Darnold drops.
Trevor kept a
Look,
lot of
fires
plays
one to the
alive.
end zone, and that ball is going to be caught for the touchdown in the left corner.
Facts. Straight up insane, Michael. Devin says if Cam miss this week, got to bring in another kicker. I think you do.
One play at a time. All right? One play at a time.
That's caught. Brian Thomas Jr. He's got
Robert says he must have finally got laid. He's missing kicks because of pussy.
Trevor looks, holds on to the
Crazy.
ball, scrambles, got to let go. It throws it to the
Joshua
middle.
says
It's gonna be
PFF
caught.
updated it
That
to
is gonna be
39
caught by
pressures.
Hunter
That's even
Lawrence. That's the
worse.
first. What a play by Trevor Lawrence.
90%.
It's like 90%.
Looking.
It's like 93%. Like what?
That ball is into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown
That is
pass to
crazy.
Tim Patrick, 26 yards.
That was off of pressure. Throwing across his body. And listen, Jay was so mad at Trevor when he threw across his body.
No, I wasn't mad at Trevor. I was just mad at the play that it was just because the play was bad. Their initial play was bad to begin with. And it's just like, okay, Trevor bailed us out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying that was a bad play. Like the play
Yeah,
was
okay. But look, I was mad at Trevor because that's what, bro, you never, don't throw across your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, but at the same time, we tell them do what you got to do to keep it alive.
Yeah, and he threw it, and the best part about the throw is that he threw it over top of over top so that it could get intercepted.
Yeah.
He didn't try to beam it in there, he lobbed it up.
And Michael says PFF also showed he was only responsible for 4.2% of pressure. Now again, we really don't put too much stock in PFF. I am taking the game the game day stats.
They grade. I'm not. I don't care how they grade, but I mean, if they're saying that's a pressure, I mean, I guess it's their scale to say if that's a pressure or not.
Charbonnet, the running
I mean,
back.
I felt like he was pressured. I thought he was pressured every time. So it was just.
So I mean that makes it more true.
Fires it deep down.
You know,
got a man wide open. 40.
People 30, are blaming Jonah Monheim. He actually played the best. It was everybody else around him. Walker Little.
Like I said, I didn't rewatch it, so I didn't see what Anton did. But I was watching Walker Little get his ass kicked, and then I was getting then the clip started coming. So I was like, well, I watched it live, and I didn't think he played well. That pressure was really a lot of it. It looked like it was coming from that left side.
Seahawks are going to run a 4-minute offense, try to grind it out.
I mean.
And Sam Darnold
have big injuries,
bro. They killed us with overs. They killed us with overs, bro. And they didn't even. It was like 3 overs in that skinny post to JSN. The one that Newsome and Dewey got beat on.
Now for the Jaguars, Jeff. You got to turn the page a little bit. Not much time. Tomorrow, the Jaguars get on a plane. You don't have much time to think about this, too. You get on a plane tomorrow and you head to London.
Well, and you're getting ready to face a good football team. Look, competition is always strong in the National Football League. When it's against those that
Michael says, before Duke caught the ball, I was telling...
It becomes even stronger. So this game's got a lot of meaning this week.
That's all we're going to put this one. I didn't watch the EVPs. Did you watch the EVPs?
No.
This is the opportunity.
Or whatever they're calling it now.
No, Jags HQ.
Yeah.
No, I haven't watched it.
The bro Liam and Tony both said CB's going through these quickly is a part of pass protection. We have a top 5 line. Trevor doesn't play elite with good pass protection.
But we beat ourselves and they didn't.
What the fuck are you? That's what I'm saying. Like
2 different things.
He's saying that Liam and Tony have said that part of pass protection is the quarterback getting through the reads or whatever quickly, or getting through the reads. That's what he said. I didn't hear them say that, but that's something that sounds like something people would say, because that is part of your pass protection is communicating. Well, it's really your starting center helping communicate with the quarterback. When your starting center's not out there, it's probably not going to be the same. But
how are our habits?
We don't have a top 5 line. That's the second part he's saying is opinion. They didn't say that. He's putting his opinion on we have a top 5 line.
They weren't a top 5 line on Sunday.
And we don't have a top 5 line.
All of those, and I'm asking, I'm not questioning it. I'm just asking for all of us to look at that.
Oh no, I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's saying.
I mean, I would say before Sunday, we at least had a top 8 line.
That's what I'm asking. And that's where we got to go.
I mean, we had only allowed 6 sacks.
Because that is what's holding
up until week 6, and then we allowed 7.
But a lot of, you know how many sacks they would have allowed on Monday night if Trevor didn't get the fuck out of there?
You're right. You're right.
Which means, and he's getting the ball out pretty quick when he's throwing. He's getting through his reads. He's not bailing when he doesn't have to.
Right.
Like before, he not bail when he doesn't have to. He'll take a hit, but he'll gonna stand in there and throw that bitch. He's like, fuck it, and I'm gonna stand in this bitch, and if I gotta take a hit, I gotta take a hit. But I'm not gonna abandon super early. But at the same time, when y'all start, continue just pressure after pressure after pressure after pressure, bro, we gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah.
And I gotta move. So it's not. Motherfuckers got to catch the ball. Like I said, objectively speaking, if you're watching every game from Trevor Lawrence, he hasn't done nothing terrible. All season, he hasn't done anything terrible. Yeah. I'm talking about terrible, makes your team lose a game. We've only lost 2. And he wasn't the reason, and he wasn't the reason we lost the 2 games we lost.
Right. Ken says Walker looked awful. Robert says Anton was the second worst. MFN Sports says teams stop the running and making Trevor beat you, and they know he can't. But that's not true. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true. Like we started we started. Okay, check this out. Trevor would make a positive play, and then the play would be called back. And it just wasn't happening on third down. It was happening on first down. It was happening on second down. Like we started drives in whatever and long. Like we started off drives like that, bro. That like you can't operate. You can't operate like that. I do a 10-yard play, but I need another 5 yards just to pick up the first down. Look, now it's second and 5 when it could have been first and 10. Again,
look, I've never seen sports media in the chat, bro. Trevor Lawrence is not perfect. We're not here glazing Trevor. Trying to be objective at the football team. They have to do their fucking job, bro.
Yeah.
And look, Daryl's still running with this narrative, and he knows it's not true too. His ball placement's been terrible. How many drops they don't register drops on bad throws. You can't lead. Your team can't be top 2 or possibly lead the league in drops.
No, we lead the league in drops.
Off a ball placement.
16 drops, most in the league. Shout out to Daniel Griffins for that stat.
Guess what? Those throws are accurate. So why are they not completion? So how come they're not completed?
Can I give you these real quick?
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. 65 flags, again from Daniel Griffiths. 65 flags, most in the league. 52 penalties accepted, second most in the league. 34 of those penalties, offensive penalties, most in the league. And 18 of those are pre-snap penalties, which are also most in the league. We are literally beating ourselves. Coach even said it.
And I think
2
or 3 of those are Trevor's for the pre-snap. Everything else is everybody else around him. Like, damn, bro, we don't have to shit on our own quarterback. We can call it how we see it. If he's playing bad, he's playing bad. But if he's not playing bad, what are we criticizing him for, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, bro, the other problem in this game in the second quarter, it just seemed like when he did have a little bit of time, receivers couldn't get separation.
They would have yak if they caught the fucking ball. That's what happens. Catch the ball. BTJ wouldn't have how many receiving touchdowns if he caught the fucking ball? He has one. He has one receiving touch. Trevor, look.
Brent Strange has the most yak because he catches the most balls.
Yeah.
And I don't even have to look at a stat to know that.
And that's strictly off of even just based off of percentage. Bro, they throw him the ball, he catch it. So that was I felt like, okay, we should be able to be okay without Brent Strange. Maybe we won't be okay without Brent Strange. I know that line didn't look good without Robert Hainsey. That's one thing I do know.
Yeah. But again, it's not on Jonah Monheim. Jonah Monheim played.
No, it's not.
Really
No. But
yeah,
there's a difference.
No, I'm saying that. I'm just saying that to the people because there is a contingency of people out there that think, Robert Hainsey didn't play, so therefore Jonah Monheim was the problem. And
no,
I'm just saying that's not true.
He's not the problem. He's just not Robert Hainsey.
Correct.
That's it. He's just not Robert Hainsey, which means he doesn't have the experience, which means he doesn't have the veteran leadership to. He played good. Yes, that's great.
Yeah. And they chip less, in this game too. And on the rewatch, I also noticed that we ran way less motions, and I think Liam kind of said something about it, like, "Hey man, we were just trying to get these guys lined up so they can go out there and play." But I think he was in an attempt to try to stop some of the pre-snap penalties, making them just do it a way that they haven't been doing it all year, created more penalties. I do think that that's a possibility. Ken says, if we go talk, let's be accurate. Save the Trevor Hate for 10-10 game.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Duval T in the building says
we don't have to, and like I said, you don't have to agree with us. We're
right.
saying how we feel, how we're watching the game. The thing is, I don't listen to. Like I said, for people, anybody that's new, I only listen to 1010 on my way into work mostly, and 90% of it is Monday morning because I like to hear joy or misery from Jeff Prosser. It's flushed after that. Like I don't listen. I'm not listening to the local narrative because they see the game how they see the game. Right. But a lot of times they don't be even seeing the game for real too because they don't be at. A lot of times they don't even be at the game. A lot of times they be at home with all the games on, and they know how it is. Some of the people who be in the stadium, like that's the difference between when Frank Frangie be talking about the Jazz because guess what? He's sitting there calling that bit.
Yeah.
And so it's a little different, but I'm not letting nobody paint no narrative for how I'm watching and what I'm seeing out there. If it's bad, it's bad. Yeah. But we are 4-2. Yeah. And if we have poor quarterback play, we wouldn't be 4-2. I don't care how good the defense is playing. We have one defensive touchdown. It's different if we're scoring a touchdown. It's different if we're scoring a touchdown every week on defense. But if we're having bad quarterback play, we're not 4-2. It doesn't that those two things do not equate.
Yeah. Michael Barber says 3 touchdowns missed by BTJ due to error. Yeah. Hold on, bro. These things kind of passed me by. But speaking of the defense, though, pass rush again was non-existent. And I just think, I don't know, man. Like Agba. So okay, I was slandering Agba last week. He made some plays. He strung some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? He had a tackle for loss. I give him that. And they did give both the young guys, Danny Stringow and BJ Green some burn. BJ,
you gotta catch that
earlier. You gotta catch that, bro. That would have been a highlight for you and Travis Hunter. You and Travis Hunter, bro. You gotta catch. I'm not berating you. I'm not berating you because that would have been a bonus.
I know, but that would have been a Colorado Bluffs on their Instagram with us.
Oh yeah, 2 Colorado guys on the same team in the NFL.
The Travis Hunter with the fucking play. That bit, he popped that bit. I said, "Oh my god, he popped that bit straight up."
Yeah, he was locked down. He was locked down against JSN, dog.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I know we need maybe to the chart, bro. Get him off my offense, bro.
No, just feature him.
No, get him off my offense. Fuck it. Just get him off my offense. Every snap on defense. I don't want to see Greg Newsome again. The first play you get in the game, nigga?
I mean, that wasn't really. It was a
man.
It was
I don't give up. He doesn't play well in quarters. That was literally the thing that I saw on Twitter when they trade. Like, man, he's terrible in quarters. The fucking first play they put him in the game at fucking quarters. I don't ever want to see him again, bro. That's a horrible impression. Your first impression? Fuck out of here, bro. Put Travis on defense, bro. I don't even want him.
Buster. They put Buster over there.
Yeah, I don't care, bro. Put him over there.
It was fine.
I don't care, bro. Put him over there, bro.
I mean, put him on a best receiver.
Right now,
if you're gonna do that, just put him on the best receiver, man.
He don't, bro. Look, my same reason because right now I'm gonna start. It's so many games in, bro, and if they don't feature him at some point, up to me, and I understand they said he's not gonna change the offense, but like, if you not, there has to be something going on, bro. Got to be something going on, bro. Same reason why some of those guys aren't playing, aren't getting. They gotta earn their burn. But God, bro, you gotta do something, bro. You lining up off sides. I don't give a fuck if you think you offside. If you thought you was onside, I don't give a fuck if the referee said, "Oh, you're onside." No, bro, you're over the ball. Why the fuck are you that far up, bro? You can see the fucking ball. Make sure you're behind it. Like that's what I'm saying, because when you have little mental lapses happen, it's because you 50-50. So I don't know, bro.
I mean, bro, he's giving you a a jolt play 5 out of 6 weeks.
Yeah,
he's got a reception. He's giving you something.
He's had a penalty, and he's had a penalty in every, probably in 5 out of the 6 games too. Pre-snap, all pre-snap. Sometimes, and actually, it's probably more because I think he had two. He had 2 in multiple games, I think. So I'm just saying, bro. This one just took away a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. Besides the fact that I still think that he needs to be featured.
He don't have no penalties on defense. Or he does have one penalty on defense, but we know that wasn't a penalty.
Yeah, but
he got a bunch of them bitches on offense.
You're not, bro. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, and you're making it hard for me to. You ain't gonna give yourself. I thought you were gonna give yourself a button.
No, I was trying to get back to the chat, bro. But you
are now in the mix with the man and team.
I still think that the best thing for this team is that he plays both sides. But I do agree he needs to be featured. Like that has to be a thing. It has to be a listen. I don't care if it's him, BTJ. I don't care if it's him, Parker Washington. I don't, Brent Strange come back. Like, I don't care. He needs to be featured in here.
Yeah, and look, and I'm down for that too. But the coaches said they're not changing their offense.
But I'm saying you don't have to change the offense. You didn't change the offense to feature Parker Washington more. You know what I'm saying? It's like
but you're not intentional. But a lot of times you're not intentionally featuring.
But he did. But they did. They said so. They made an intent to get Parker Washington the ball more. So
yeah, but because he should be open if you have people trying to worry about Travis Hunter and BTJ. So yeah, we should make a concerted effort, but we're still not gearing our offense to you. We're still going to give Brian Thomas Jr. the most targets because he got the most targets.
But for a motherfucker that was this week. That was this week. I'm just saying when they went to feature Parker Washington had the most targets.
Yeah, because one motherfucker can't catch. Fucking bricks for hands out there getting all the fucking targets. Last year we were like, man, he can't even get double-digit targets. Now fucking bricks for hands getting all the fucking targets and dropping the shit. So just give those to Travis. We're not giving to Parker. Let Parker continue to do what he do. But y'all need to flip-flop. You need to be a situational catch the ball every once in a while type of nigga because you're not number one. And maybe you're everything, and maybe you're exactly what people said you are about in the draft. Because for some reason, you're not doing the number one shit. Now there's talent here to help. There's people here to push and to see who can be number one. And you're starting to look like a number two.
I don't know. I think BTJ is starting to roll. He did have one bad drop that impacted the game.
If you can't catch the football, the problem is not just one game. It's every game this year you've had impactful drops.
The Kansas City game he did.
Okay, sorry. 5 out of the 6 games you had.
Yes, I understand that, but he has been playing better.
You may have had 2, 3, or 4 crucial drops in any of those particular games. It's not like you don't want the ball.
Yeah.
When we go into you thank God you caught the one up the sideline on the Monday night game. But why didn't you catch the one in the middle of the field on Sunday? You gonna fall to the ground. Man, catch the fucking ball. Bitch, I don't want you to see the fucking temper tantrum. Get your ass up and go to the fucking sideline, bitch. Why the fuck is you dropping shit? That shit is frustrating, dog.
No, I agree with you. Like
I said, if you're a number one receiver, you're not doing that type of stuff.
Right.
They don't do that.
Yeah. I don't disagree, bro. But I do think that Michael Barber has a good perspective. Seattle simply had our numbers. Every time we had a chip call, they stunted. That's true. Robert is saying Hainsey is the leader and been in the scheme for 2 years. Yep, because he came over from Tampa with Leah. Flareon in the chat says, my boy Ken been MIA, like he moved to South Beach. Nah, bro, he out here doing it for the kids.
He moved to Eagles View.
Yeah, Daryl thinks we have on teal glasses, and I feel like dog, you've been with us long enough to know that that's not true, bro. We're just keeping it real. Like that's it. Robert says, well, I guess Mahomes is the worst QB since he lost to Trevor. Some people are stupid. Timetable for Devin Lloyd's return, they haven't given us one, but he did not travel to London. Trevor is constantly inconsistent. I would beg to differ just on the numbers, which I do have, and I'll bring up in a second. BTJ still ducking in the middle of the field. Yeah, that's what Jay's talking about. I think still kind of scared. Can't look at Trevor blindly either. No one is looking at Trevor through teal colored glasses. Michael was just talking back to Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
Ken saying both and feature him as number one and start him every defensive play. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, just at this point, just let him go. Just let him go play.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
We definitely agree. I think we all agree on that part. Robert says Hunter is locked down. Luis says he has a question. Hold on. Damn, no Newsome. I am dying. Oh, talking what you talking about earlier. All right, what is it, Lewis? Lewis says, can Parker Washington attend a backyard barbecue at Trevor Lawrence's house and play football in the backyard? Is that legal? What the fuck are you talking about? That offsides is on the referee.
the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
He did check with the ref. Unfortunately, there's no footage of what the ref did. Like, they didn't have a camera angle showing you what the ref said to him. Michael Barber says Travis doesn't know the playbook. Watch his head pre-snap almost every time Trevor cans a play or audible, he looks at the sideline to wide receiver coach to see what to do. No, I've seen him do that a few times too. Ken agrees with you. That penalty. Listen, I gotta tell y'all, because we haven't talked really all week.
Yes, bro.
So this is what happens when we don't talk to each other. Like, you're able to kind of cook.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Michael says, damn, Jay got me going. He got a bunch of them bitches, and he got one on D. Put him in and lock number one wide receiver down. Yeah, bro. Lewis agrees with you too. He is disturbing the flow. So maybe I blame Travis.
I don't know. I'm not blaming Travis, but
no, he's saying him.
Yeah, he could, but you, I mean, like I said, and I don't even want to place blame. But this is what I was saying a couple of weeks ago. It says when everybody's saying, "Hey, they're blaming the Jags don't know." No, we have to. He wants to. We have to try to do like. It's because if we go out there in week one, play him 100 snaps, he goes and plays 130 snaps, and then he tears his shit in week 4. They're just like, oh, well, look at Jacksonville, did it again.
Yeah.
Like, God damn, bro. Can we try to have something nice for a little bit? Like, make sure. But I mean, at this point, let him loose, bro.
Yeah.
Loose is loose.
MFN Sports says they said on 10-10 Travis has been featured. Trevor just missing him. Says the team dedicated a whole red zone period just getting the ball to Travis. So I don't know when they said that, but I can tell you there's two.
Man, there's 5 shows that come on that channel every day. You got to be a little bit more specific.
No. What I'm saying is there's 2 definites that we can say, okay, Trevor missed them. And one was an amazing play by J.C. Horn.
Yeah.
And another was a disrupted pass getting hit because Walker Little got put on skates, and Trey Henderson hit Trevor on the throw, which caused another interception for a touchdown. Both of those would have been touchdowns. All those other times, really, that Travis is quote unquote open, either Trevor's reads don't take him there fast enough, or Trevor, like in this game, listen, Travis Hunter was open a lot. He was open a lot, but the problem is Trevor was running for his life.
Yeah, he couldn't see it.
He couldn't see it. So,
and that's like I said, some of that has to do with the coaching too, because we're running. Why are we know we can't protect? Why are we still running long, drawn out fucking routes down the field?
Yeah.
Everything should have been short.
Yeah. Or in the middle, he should have, and Trevor addressed that. He should have took more checkdowns.
Yeah.
He should have took more checkdowns. He should have took them faster. They smelt out the screens. So like the screens and most of the downfield stuff was dead. But the middle of the field was open. Middle of the field was open. And to me, I agree with Jay. Like, that's on coaching. Coaching needs to point that out. Like, okay, look, I know this is a play, but I need you to change your read. I need you to make the hot route, whoever is going across the middle.
Bro, they weren't bringing pressure.
Who was
they were creating pressure. They weren't bringing pressure. They weren't blitzing. The motherfuckers I'm not saying they didn't blitz at all. But a lot of the disruption I saw, it was 4. I saw a lot of disruption with four D linemen against our 5 linemen. Sometimes 6 people in there to protect, and they couldn't do nothing with their 4.
He said he heard it on Jaguars today.
Yeah.
Lewis says Rams will capitalize on 3 and outs. It may be a blowout if you can't move the chain. I don't feel like we won't move the chains.
I mean, it's possible. No, that is possible.
No, you're right. It is definitely possible. Michael Barber says must move Travis up the progression, but the playbook issue has to be solved so Trevor can trust him more. Just in my opinion.
Yeah, because they can't teach him. He can't have the entire. I'm just saying maybe he can, but
I get it, bro. I get it. Devin says, "Could somebody bring back Josh Allen? He doesn't like his clone. No pressure."
Told y'all the hyphenation, bro, is over, bro. I said this last year before the season, bro. I said I don't like that shit. You change your name, bro. I understand you trying to be, but
yeah, it is. It is what it is, bro. Michael says that's a good criticism of Trevor. He needs to adjust his progressions. He does lock into his reads and then trust his arm to throw there no matter what. That's not quite what we were saying. I'm saying that that's the coach. The coach needs to say, listen, all right, this is and he's got people in the booth. He's got people in the booth.
Each play has a different progression.
Right. But what I'm saying is
a lot of times
hey, listen, on this play, I want you to change your hot route to be like he can do that. We do it in Madden all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like that's not a thing you can do. But that's something the coaching staff, they need to be able to lock on and recognize that shit and start taking advantage of it. I feel like we were doing that. Especially like against the Texans and against the 49ers. Like I really saw us make adjustments in the game and started taking advantage of stuff that was there for us. And I just didn't see them do that in this game. It felt it got real stagnant.
And what we still have to remember is this is his first year in this offense.
Yeah.
And that's not an excuse, but you don't know the ins and outs of this offense yet.
Right.
You don't know the ins and outs of this offense. You can watch him. You can watch. Honestly, I feel like Trevor's been getting through his reads actually pretty well. You can see it. You can actually kind of see him make. You know what I'm saying? You can see him doing his scans and not locking onto a guy. You can see him making his scans and work his way right back because he knows. Okay, boom. Oh, he's open. I'm still gonna scan because I want to pull that safety. I want to pull that safety just a little bit more, and I'm ripping that bitch right back across.
Right.
Like I said, I think he's being coached properly for the first time, and I've seen the improvement in the play.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of Trevor Lawrence football.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing, to me, he's playing his best. He's playing his cleanest football, like mechanics wise, like I said, progression reads, running when you have to. Like, I think he's playing really good football.
Yeah. And Robert is echoing that. He's saying, I've watched a lot of all 22 Trevor. Trevor has went through all 3 reads and back, and nobody was getting open. That's very true for this game. And look, I'm glad you said that because it gets me to this point. This is why I'm not worried. Again, we're 4-2. A lot of people didn't even expect us to win, 3 games, let alone be 4-2, going into this London game. But we said that defense didn't get any pass rush really, but defense still played good overall, holding Seattle to 1 of 12 on 3rd down and only 60 yards rushing. And I want you guys to think about now Seattle played us in the fact of they knew, hey, we could take some shots because they're going to think that we're going to try to control the clock and run the ball. But in doing that, that's how we kept them from not converting on 3rd down. So this the defense still played good. We didn't get any takeaways and we didn't get any real pressure, but we stopped the run. And for the most part, besides the big plays, coverage was really, really good in the secondary. I mentioned earlier, I also saw them use Stringow and BJ Green. I hope they utilize them more, but Agba did play better. And finally, bro, nobody's talking about this, but since the 49er game, 49ers, Chiefs, and Seattle, Trevor has had a 90-plus rating since week 4. And he's only gotten better. Against the 49ers, he had a 92.7. He had a 92.7 quarterback rating. Against the Kansas City Chiefs, he had a 95.6. And against the Seahawks, he had a 97.1. Trevor is not the problem. Trevor is playing really, really good football. If Trevor was fucking up, bro, we'd be blasting Trevor. But this is the offensive line got to get back to protecting. We got to get back to running the ball. The other narrative is that if the defense doesn't get a takeaway, we can't win a game. Well, the defense got 3 takeaways against the Bengals, and we lost that game. You know what I'm saying? It's this offense is Trevor Lawrence. I'm not gonna say this offense, but Trevor Lawrence is playing good enough to win us games.
Hey, bro, did you? I was scrolling.
What is this?
I was scrolling today, bro, and I see. I said, bro, these bitches are clean.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I like that. Message.
I said,
is sponsored by.
I wish it'd be 7 bands, boy, but this the cleanest one to me. Just because it's actually simple. It don't the only Jaguar logo it has on it is under it's underneath.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. And so Michael Barber says, but the delay of games. I'll be honest with you, only 2 of the delayed games were really on Trevor. Coaching, again, goes back to coaching. Got to get the plays in faster, and honestly, what we've been doing is we've been allowing defenses to dictate what we're going to run, which is why he gets extra, a second play so he can it and go to something else. And defenses, if you guys haven't really noticed, like Kansas City kind of did it to us, but the Seahawks really did it to us. They waited to the last second to really show us anything.
Mm-hmm.
So we weren't changing. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't a lot of changing the plays at the line. There wasn't a lot of motion used in this game. I think we just went away. I think the biggest problem is that we went away from what has been Jaguar football 5 weeks in the season. The brand of Jaguars football that we played 5 weeks into the season, we did not bring that into week 6.
They weren't physical, and we didn't even try to run the football.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I think that, you know, we just have to get back to that. You know, is it possible? Yeah. Kid says, I wrote Duval till I die for Big Baby Drip. Shout out to Big Marcus in the chat. Michael Barber says, Cohen said that this week, said one thing they need to do better is planning to do what we do well rather than focusing on countering the other. That's what I'm saying. Like, and he had said that earlier. Like, when, matter of fact, it was when we played the Texans. He said in the first half, you know, we changed how we blocked, you know, because we saw some things that we thought that we can expose. But I said to myself, man, why don't we just make them stop us? Like, do what we do best and make us stop us. And I saw him do that, except for against the Seattle Seahawks. It felt like the Seahawks game felt like we were trying to be the smartest man in the room instead of the biggest bully on the yard.
Man, it was plain and simple. We played pussy, got fucked.
Yeah.
They didn't look like the more physical dominant team. They didn't look like the smarter team. They didn't look like the more disciplined team.
Yeah. And 100%.
We still lost by 1 score.
Yeah.
Bro,
it was in it, and they were in it like the whole game.
We were supposed to beat their ass. But drops and pressures, we got the ball, bro. With being down 8 points, we got the ball. But did you go back and see how many possessions we did when we cut it to 8? How many possessions? Yeah. How many possessions was it that we went? And didn't,
4. I think it was 4 additional possessions. Yeah, it was either 4 or 5.
They went and got the ball back. The defense went and got the ball back that many times in a row for you, and you couldn't do nothing with it.
Yeah. It's bad, bro. But, you know, injuries obviously played a part of this too. Robert Hainsey, they said, was a full participant in practice today. So that means he'll be back. You know, still waiting on word for Wyatt Milam. He traveled with the team. Quint Morris did not. Devin Lloyd did not. Both of them have already been ruled out of the game, and obviously because they didn't travel to London. I think we just need to get healthy, man. I think Brenton Strange injury is going to be. I think he's going to be out longer than we originally thought. You know, I was thinking we were probably going to get him back by the Texans game. I believe that's week 10, 2 weeks after the bye. But now I'm not so sure. The way Coach was talking about him, just it made him sound like he's like he will be back, but just maybe not as back as soon as we thought he would be. But it's got to be next. It's got to be next man up. We kind of said it last week, you know, when Big Marcus was asking about, hey, what about Brenton Strange? What about that injury? Like, at the end of the day, bro, he can't play. So again, what are you going to do? Should you just lose every game because this guy can't go, or can other players step up and help you as a team win? We failed to do it. Unfortunately, Indy, bro. Indy, let's take a look around the AFC South, man. Let's start off Indy 5-1. They are on top of the AFC. They are currently, if the playoffs were today, not only do they win the AFC South, but they are the number 1 seed. With the Bills losing, who they lose to over the weekend?
The Bills.
Denver? No, it wasn't Denver.
Oh, the Falcons.
Oh yeah, the Falcons. Yeah, lost to the Falcons. They're on top, bro. And bro, you get, Cardinals are already like kind of not good. They're okay, but they're really not that good. And it's like, oh, you get them when their quarterback can't even play, and they almost lost the game.
Well, Daniel Jones about to start coming back down to earth,
Bruh. So that's what gives me hope. But we have to win these games.
Yeah,
we have to win these games right now. Like I saw another statistic saying that we had the second hardest schedule so far.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the first 6 or 7 weeks, like we have the second hardest schedule.
Yeah,
but then after the bye, technically after the Chargers and the Texas game, the week's supposed to get the rest of our weeks are supposed to be easy. You play the Titans twice, you got to play the Colts twice. So hopefully, we see Daniel Jones start being Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
But the Titans fired their coach. That tells you everything you need to know. Titans they fired Brian Callahan.
MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
They fired Brian Callahan.
They got Buddy up out of there.
And Mike McCoy. Shout out Mike McCoy is their new interim head coach. Interim, excuse me, not interim, but interim head coach. And that might actually be good for them. I like old Mike McCoy. But so yeah, the Titans are ass, and Texas didn't play, but Texas played the Seahawks in Seattle on Monday Night Football at 10 p.m. 10 p.m., bro. I'm not staying up, and I want to hate watch, but I'm not. Listen, on a Monday night, 10 p.m. Nah, bro.
No, sure.
I can't do it. I'll catch the highlights in the scoreboard in the morning.
In the morning, bro. Like yeah. I'm not tripping, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about neither one of those teams. I want the Seahawks to win.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Like I said, it just be a hate watch. But yeah, bro, we can't really drop any more games. We gotta,
we gotta stroll off. We gotta stroll off another 3 another 2-3 in a row, right? If we can stroll off another 2-3 in a row right here,
yeah,
you're set up pretty good through the backside of the schedule.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Big Marcus says he want to hate watch too, but he can't do it either. Facts, bro. But hopefully the Colts. See, this is the thing, bro. The Colts are just getting everybody.
And look, and Big Marcus, I be wanting to play the song on the podcast, but I know you, bro. I'm gonna get flagged on YouTube, bro. We gotta figure out a way for the clearances to work, bro. Like we played it before you put it up on streaming. We played it because YouTube ain't know what it was.
Right.
They will try to strike me down. I don't know if they will strike me down. You know I'm rocking. I played it with the trash can lid. You know what I'm saying?
That's great. Lewis says no room for error. Colts are the 1 seed.
Yeah.
These runtime are choking me out. What does that mean? No. Steelers Steelers only got 3 wins, dog.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, they might have 4.
And they already had they already had their bye week.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Steelers are 4-1. Yeah. Colts are 5-1. But, bruh, let's take a look at the Rams, bro. Defense. I don't think their defensive line is as good as Seattle's was, but bro, they got some heavy hitters coming off the edge too.
They got
Jared Verse, Byron Young,
and we have Walker Little.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah, bro. They just got to get the protection right. Again, I think it just goes back to what we were talking about earlier, man. They have to play Jaguar football. They keep iterating. They keep saying over and over and over and over again that it's about us. It's about the Jacksonville Jaguars. You got to just be the Jacksonville Jaguars, bro. Be the winning version of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Until
they fix it, this is what they are. So right now they are being nothing but themselves.
Yeah. But we're people in the past have, I've always said, like, bro, we're a better team. We're a better team than this. We're a better team than this. And it's always been not for a lack of talent. Most of these teams that we've had recently, most of these recent teams that we've had wasn't for a lack of talent. It was a lack of being put in the best position to win, or we've had injury issues, or done something. We spend a bag on a quarterback and he gets hurt. And what I'm saying, we have to go on this whole run for Minshew magic and all this other shit. Like, yes, we've had bad teams, but we've had talent here. And while we've had the talent, for the most part, we haven't utilized it correctly. This is the first time in a long time that I can sit back and watch this team and say, oh, wow, you're using that guy the way he's supposed to be used. If you can get him out on the field, you're using that guy the way that gives you the best advantage at winning. And again, this past Sunday, I don't believe they did that. This Sunday against the Rams, they're going to have to go back and do that, bro. And again, I think it's to that point where now if it's really about the Jaguars, then it has to be whatever it takes. It has to be whatever it takes. If whatever it takes means that Travis is on just defense the whole time, like,
man, they lucky we ain't boo their ass on Sunday, brother. They are lucky, bro. They're lucky that that is our second loss of the year, and we had pretty much anybody who was there on most people who were there on Monday night. Like, you gave us so much to be happy about that week, like, we probably not gonna boo you this week. But we don't give a fuck about that shit right now, bro. Shit been terrible around this motherfucker.
Yeah, but it's really been good. If we're talking about this year.
No, I'm not talking about this year. But this fan base, we've booed their ass already. We booed them in the game we won. The Houston game.
Yeah.
So
drop. I know.
Yeah. So it's just like, bro, we're not dealing with that shit no more.
Yeah, but in that game, but let's be real. Okay, in that game we were 1-1, and it looked like we were about to be 1-2.
Yeah.
So, but we're past that. We're past that. We were in this game. We were 4-1. Like this team has given us stuff to be unhappy about, But at that point, that would be very, very foolish and selfish of the fan base to start booing them. They played a bad game. It's that simple. Like almost every team has a letdown game, a bad game. But here's the thing: Seattle was a good team.
But look, we 1-1 in this new quarter. We 1-1 in the new quarter. We're starting that bitch off exactly how we started the first quarter. 1 win, 1 loss.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. And look, I don't know if this means anything, but Liam Cohen with the Bucks last year, the first 6 games, he was 4-2.
Yeah.
You know, and that was his first year of running the offense over there after he took over for Dave Canales. So, I mean, look, this Rams offense is dangerous. Matt Stafford has always. Matt Stafford is that generation's Trevor Lawrence. Except for he's, you know what I'm saying, like he's been able to go to the Super Bowl and win them and win one. But like, think about it, bro. Matt Stafford gets drafted to Detroit, and I guess I can't say he's Trevor Lawrence as far as like the type of numbers he put up, because Matt Stafford has always put up fantastic numbers, and Trevor Lawrence he doesn't fit that resume, but he's Trevor Lawrence in the sense of he goes to a really bad market team, and like the team really doesn't build around him. You know, you're able to kind of have one good year, and nobody really talks about you like that. And then you go out to LA and people kind of talk about you, but you're still kind of, oh yeah, I forgot Matt Stafford's still in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just.
But he has something that a lot of people ain't never had to help you keep your name relevant for a lot of years, bro.
Oh yeah, he had
Megatron, bro.
Yeah, he had Megatron.
You throw that bitch up, he's gonna go get it.
100%, dog. You ain't have to throw Megatron open. Yeah. And Trevor just now has real potential to be like star level receivers on the team right now.
Yeah, if they act like it.
You know, well, I think okay, yes, I can't argue that. I can't argue that because of BTJ's drops and then your penalty argument.
This is year 5.
You're right. I can't argue that.
Because this is Trevor year 5, right?
Yes.
So 4 seasons and 6 games into his NFL career, Trevor Lawrence still doesn't have a number 1 receiver.
Well, I mean, technically he does. He's just not playing like one right this second. But again, against the Seahawks, bro, besides that one drop, like I don't know, bro. I don't know if that was a business decision when he stopped and he put his hand out again. I don't know, man. But besides the drop in that play, BTJ played excellent, bro. He played like your number 1 receiver. The question is, can you show consistency and do that?
Blocking and in crunch time, like we needed it. Trevor was able to get a pass off with that horrible protection. He was able to get a pass off. We needed it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with you. The drop itself was impactful. And yes, okay, shame on you. But in totality, like if he would, okay, if he had an A+ day, that dropped it down to a B-. Because without Travis Hunter's penalty, he has 2 touchdowns on the day and over 100 yards.
And people were like, "Oh man, that was going to be an interception." I was like, "Well, guess what? BTJ made sure it wasn't an interception."
Yeah,
he like the ball was. It's not like he saw the ball and he saw Buddy try to make a play on it, and then Buddy was making a play on it, and he took it out of the. To tipped it to himself. He just took it away from him.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's the type of shit number one receivers do.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, like, bro, I'm not gonna in this instance, because like I said, overall he played great. If he had an A plus, that dropped him down to a B minus. I don't want to give him a C. I don't want to give him a C because, like I said, he played great and he had some shit, or he had something monumental taken erased.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I just want to. But look, I feel you, bro, because I want to see an A game. I just want to see an A game from everybody. I would like to.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
At least from bro. Like, I'm not even saying every game has to be an A game, but if we have an A game on all three facets, it can kind of like set the tone. And bro, you could just start punking teams. Like, you don't even have to. You could just run the ball on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
It's shit you could do if you all you gotta do is play one or two games just at an A level.
Yeah.
And then you be able to get by with B plus and sometimes B minus, sometimes even C plus. Because you're gonna be playing teams where you just might be
Fs.
you're just gonna be beating their ass because they're F.
Yeah, straight up. Michael says that one drop was the whole game, though. That made his good game just barely above average for a wide receiver. And he says if he makes that catch, everybody agrees he's back in elite. But my counter to that is if Travis Hunter isn't called off sides and he gets to keep that touchdown, we're calling him elite. You know what I'm saying? Like his whole stat line, he had if he gets to keep that, he has 2 touchdowns and like 150 yards receiving.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I'm saying is like is there was other circumstances that happened throughout the game, just like in that Cincinnati game. It just wasn't one singular thing that allowed us to lose that game.
It's all right, bro.
And
the ball, bro. And
so that's all I believe. I'm just believing. I'm choosing to believe that what my eyes are telling me is that every week since the 49ers game, Trevor and BTJ have been better.
Yeah.
And the numbers are there to prove it. And I'm not talking about like crazy statistics that you have to like dial in all this extra film. I'm saying straight numbers that you can get just watching it on TV, watching it in the stands, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, when I gave you, I just wanted to ask you, I didn't get to do it, but when I gave you the 90s that he's been, I wanted to ask you, have your eyes seen that?
Yeah, because he hasn't been doing dumb shit.
That's it. That's it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I was trying to tell Daryl. I'm like, bro, you're coming in here with preconceived notions. I'm not saying a 90 quarterback rating is the greatest, but goddamn, it's pretty good. It's not.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is going out there with 60s every week.
He's giving you an A performance. Like that, he's giving you A level play. That's it. And I just think if the cast around him plays a little better, listen, he has to not do the dumb shit. He can't cross the line of scrimmage. And so, you know what I'm saying? He can't, okay, if they wait too long to give him the look that he's looking for, bro, sometimes, bro, you just got to run the play. You just got to run the play. But, coach, you got to get the play into me earlier, too. Hey, guys, you got to know where to line up. It takes time. It takes seconds off the play clock if I'm constantly having to tell a guy where to go. So, you know, the team around him needs to play better. And I think the way they do that is they get back to Jags brand football on the offense and the defensive side. No Puka. Right now, it looks like Puka's not going to play, dog.
Yeah, I think
he got that. He's got that ankle, you know. I think he tried to go and he couldn't. So, that's one of their potent weapons. And hey, Cooper Kupp is in. We just played him. He's with Seattle. So, not saying they don't have any threats over there, but Puka was their JSN. So, I feel a little bit better about our back end, no matter who's out there, whether it's Travis, Greg, or Buster. I feel a little bit better about our back end. I'm just, Trayvon Walker, full participant. I just don't know if you can get the type of game that Trayvon can give you, as physical as he is with a club. Yeah. Because his hands are like a big part of his game.
Yeah, that's great. Look, they gave Trevor a 97.1.
That's what I said. That's why I said in my notes. Listen, 92.7 against the Niners, 95.6 against Kansas City, and 97.1 against Seattle. Trevor hasn't been the problem. Trevor's playing good. Has he done dumb shit? Absolutely. I just named a couple of them. But outside of that, like, he's been doing the things that you would want your quarterback to do in order to give you a chance to win. So the team's got to go back to Jaguar football, bro, and we got to figure out how to get pressure. How can we up the pressures again on defense?
And how can we stop pressure on offense?
Yeah. And that's going to be the challenge. If the team can do it, I think we have a chance to win just because it's over in London. And because I think and not that I think, I know we're not a bad team.
Yeah, bro. I don't like that Devontae Adams too, bro.
Oh, I forgot Devontae's over there. Yeah. But I rather just have to deal with Devontae than him and Puka.
Mitchell and that's Big Marcus. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yeah, they've been tough. Yes, sir. They've been tough. Yes, sir. They've been tough. Mitchell and this.
But so Vegas has the Rams favored at -3. So Jags are +3 in this game, and the over/under is 44.5. What would you take, sir?
Bro, I don't even know, bro. This game is. I mean, I'll take I'll take us, bro. I'll take us in the points.
Okay. 44.5.
I'm gonna take under because I don't want it to be that high scoring. Because if it's that high scoring, there's potential that it's one-sided. I don't want no one-sided high scoring game. I mean, unless it's us, but
right.
So I'm gonna go under.
Okay. All right. I agree with you. Obviously, I want the Jags to win. I think we can win. So I'm taking the Jags +3, and I'm also taking the under. I think it's going to be a close game.
23-20. That's what I'm going with. 23-20.
Yeah, I was going to say 24-20. With possibly having the ball at the end with a chance to go down and score, and we get a big stop. Duval T says, I think it's going to be a close game. He agrees. Robert says Adam only beats man coverage. Adams beats a lot of things. Michael Barber says take the over. Jags win in a shootout. Trevor has his best game of the year. Hey, Lewis is a hater. He's saying he's going Rams 26, Jaguars 24. Big Marcus also thinks it's going to be a close game, 28-27 Jags. Hey, man, I'm down for it.
Yeah, I'm down for it too, bro. I always
down.
want the Jags to win, especially in London. Shout out to anybody who's going to London, who's in London.
Yes. Travel safe. Be safe over there, man. Enjoy yourselves, and hopefully we get a Jags win. You know, it makes it just that much sweeter and more worth it to be over there when that happens. But hey, Jay, you got anything else, brother?
Man, hey, bro. It's a long time until we get back into the stadium. I would have loved for us to have one on the send-off. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
they got it. They're gonna go to London. They're gonna bye week it out. What, Vegas? No. Yeah. Bye week Vegas, right? Yeah, bye week Vegas.
No, I think it's bye week, and I think it's Chargers, isn't it?
Well, because today's the 16th.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Chargers is I'm sorry. Chargers is our home
Vegas.
game.
Yeah, bye week, and then
Vegas and then Texans.
And Vegas and Texans, yeah.
Yeah. Bye week, Vegas, Texans, and Chargers at home. Yeah, bro. So 4 weeks, about a month, 4 weeks, dog. But hey, when they come back, y'all come back. And look, and it's playing the Chargers.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. It's so sweet.
They're gonna be Justin Herbert gonna try to feel a little turned up, think it's a revenge game. It's gonna be like, no, you can't win here, bitch.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win here.
100%, man. And with that said, that is your host, Agent J, and y'all rocking with your boy J to the I to the M-B-O, and we are out of here.